What's going on, crew? Welcome to this tier list on the best business models to start from scratch. That is important. This is a tier list for someone who wants to build a full-time income online and is, hey, what is the best business model that I could start? That's what this video is for. Now, it's very important that this tier list, at the end of the day, this is my opinion based on my journey. At the end of the day, you need to be clear on what are your preferences, what do you align with, because the reality is that any of this business model can work. Okay, there's people making money with this business model. This is my experience from someone that was able to go from working in a restaurant to making $10,000 to $20,000 per month with one of these models. All right, and I tried the majority of these business models. So let's get into it. Let's start with the first one. The first one is affiliate marketing. There are like a lot of good things about affiliate marketing. So it's going to be either S tier, A, or B. Okay, just so you guys know, that's where I will put it. Now, I'm not going to put it S tier. Okay, I'm not going to put it there, although it's a really good one. Why? Because in affiliate marketing, you learn one of the queen skills of business, which is marketing. Okay, and we're going to be talking about the king and the queen of entrepreneurship when it comes to skills to learn, and affiliate marketing is one of them. Now, the problem that I have, okay, and this is my opinion with affiliate marketing, is that you're learning the skill, great, but you're also like building your reputation towards a product that is not yours, you don't have full control over, because you're an affiliate, and you're building your personal brand, building your name linked to that product. And that's something that I don't like, because I believe there are other ways to be able to develop this very important skill without having to do that with your brand. Because what happens if tomorrow you want to change your association? So because of that, I'm going to put it here in B. Okay. Also, the reason why I'm going to put it here in B is because it requires you to put money up front. As an affiliate marketer, you need to put money on ads. All right. So besides learning the skills, it requires that upfront cost of you putting money on advertising so that you can learn, right? The way you learn advertising is by putting money on ads. So that's what I don't like about affiliate marketing. You have to put money up front to make the entire business work. It's good though, because you learn marketing. You'll learn one of the most important skills, but it's just for a beginner. It's just too much cost out front, too much complexity building all these things for yourself. It's not that simple, although it will give you a great learning. It will develop great entrepreneurial skills. That's why it's not going into D, it's going to B tier. Okay. Now, Amazon FBA and drop shipping. This one, man, I've worked with people. Oh, hold on. My camera is blurred. There you go. So with Amazon FBA, the thing is, it works. Yes, it works. But for a beginner, I just simply don't recommend it. So I'm going to put it in C, because honestly, there's not going to be a lot of D tiers, because all of this business model works. Okay. So it's not that it doesn't work, but for a beginner specifically, it's too much complexity. I'm just going to put it in C. Of course, if you want to go with that 100%, that's totally cool. So Amazon FBA, drop shipping, all these things, it's just literally building a business. And if you're starting from scratch, I don't recommend you from scratch wanting to start a business. It's too much complexity. You have to put money for inventory. You have to put money on ads, drop shipping. Same with social media marketing agency or social media, any kind of agency is also going to go into C. There are some versions of an agency that are better leverage and are built in a more smarter way, so it could go into B. But again, it's just starting from scratch, wanting to build a full-time income online. You don't need to start your own business. It's too much complexity. Agencies, normally you have to take care of the marketing, you have to take care of the sales, and you have to take care of the fulfillment. You have to fulfill, right? Unless you're doing drop servicing. But again, it's just like too much complexity for someone who wants to just build an income online, not necessarily the freaking empire quite yet, okay? So it's not a smoother entry into the online world, in my opinion, okay? Instagram theme pages. It's pretty much the same as in affiliate marketing. You learn how to grab attention. But again, it's just you're not creating a personal brand. You're not putting your name out there. In this one, you are doing that, and you're associating yourself with another brand that you may want to change. That's the thing why I don't like it. In this one is the opposite. So it's like you are building a theme page about whatever, some like niche or specific topic you're passionate about or you like. And again, like it can work. That's why it's in the B. So this is not like totally horrible. But if I'm going to put all this effort into building an agency, because at the end of the day, this is literally like an agency. You learn the skills, you build an audience, and then you monetize that audience. You just serve that audience to someone else. If I'm doing already all this work upfront, I might as well monetize it for me, not use my community to sell ad sponsorships, ad placements, and whatnot to other companies. I might as well build a personal brand, or a product of my own. That's why it goes into B. I wouldn't do this. Like, I don't recommend it. But again, this is just my opinion based on my journey. That is important as well. Okay. All of this kind of work is just, I'm looking at what is the best way for a beginner. If I wanted to send a message to myself in the past, what would I tell them? This. Okay, what would I tell that person? Sorry, is I want to do it in the most simplest way, with less risk, less money upfront, and definitely this model is not one of those. Same with YouTube automation. All of these, they go into C or B, because again, it's just literally building a business. And at the beginning, I don't recommend someone to go and just straight build a business from scratch. It requires upfront costs. I'm going to put it on C, because you need to pay for writers, researchers, editors. It just requires money upfront. And that is another level of risk. You have to take risk to build a business, but we're trying to make a calculated decision and just control the risk in that sense. YouTube automation, it's just a lot of money upfront. So wouldn't recommend it as a beginner, okay? And it takes longer. It takes way longer as well. It takes a while. Now we got 3 left. So copywriting and media buying, that's one of the big daddy skills, okay? This is the queen of skills. So I'm gonna put it in A tier, because you as a copywriter, as a media buyer, you're working inside of a company, you're just managing their ads, you're managing their copywriting, and you're learning a ton of skills without associating yourself with that brand. You're like working in the back end, which is good. You're learning the skills, you're getting paid for that. You're getting a cut of the pie of what the company generates. In the exact same way, is not the overkill the other way around, when you're building a business like this, for example, with Instagram pages. You're building an audience, you're just taking care of the business, and then you're selling all the attention, all the community, you're selling to someone else instead of just selling for yourself, right? So all this complexity is not worth it at the end of the day, what you're doing. Here, there's no complexity, it's just one skill: marketing, copywriting, specifically media buying. You just need to learn one skill, be really good at it, and you start monetizing that skill. You're not building a business here. You're monetizing a very high value skill like copywriting or media buying. And I love it. I really believe that this is one of the best ways for you to build a full-time income online. Now, the thing with copywriting, media buying, it's marketing. You need to be into the creative type of work. You need to like connecting ideas, coming up with headlines, writing, creating messages to put it out there, advertisement. So it's more like on the creative side, you work with ideas. If you like it, great. Copywriting, media buying is a great way to, from scratch, build an income online without inquiring in all these upfront costs of building your own business, okay? Funnel builder, the exact same as copywriting and media buyer. This is monetizing one skill. Think about a designer. A designer monetizes that skill, but a funnel builder is more leverage, because you are designing and creating funnels, which is directly associated with the company making money. So it's pretty similar to copywriting, media buyer. Actually, a lot of media buyers or even copywriters, they have also this skill. They know how to build funnels and how to insert the copy, the text around it, to make it profitable, to help someone drive clients. Really good skills, because again, you don't need to start your own business. And then the last one is remote closing. Of course, I am a remote closer. Remote closing is what allowed my journey to make things take off in that sense. I was able to make $10,000 to $20,000 per month as a remote closer, starting from scratch, without English being my mother tongue. Of course, I'm going to put remote closing as an S tier. But if you take a look at other business coaches out there or other YouTube videos about business models from scratch, you're going to see that they do agree. They do agree with remote closing being either an A or an S tier, because number one is a skill. You're not starting your own business. You're learning a one high income skill, high in demand skill. A lot of people are searching for closers right now, to this day, tomorrow, next week. Remote closing is a high in demand skill. It's one skill you need to master, and it's all about communication. So if you like speaking to people, if you like social media, if you are into communication influence, this is the king. There's the queen and the king of entrepreneurship. There's a king and the queen of building a business online. The queen is marketing, the king is sales. Whatever you want to do here and here, it requires you to know how to market and how to sell. So that's why Remote closing, I love it because regardless of what you're going to do 10 years from now, 20 years from now, this is always going to serve you. The same with copywriting and knowing how to market. And that's why I put remote closing here. It's very well paid right now since it's not mainstream. So there is an opportunity with remote closings. So that's my tier list. If you want to build a full-time income online and create a trampoline or create an exit from the 9-to-5 grind, I did it with remote closing. There is very valid. You have it here. There are other business models. It's just that for me, I'm always looking for the simplest and the more cost-effective way to actually get there. I tried building my own business from scratch. I miserably failed for 2 years until I found the high income skill market, the high income skill arena, and I went for remote closing. Hope you like this video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you in the next one.